Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we're going to be discussing my everyday carry for February 2018. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be discussing my everyday carry for February 2018. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes or our daily giveaways. And make sure you smash that notification button so you don't miss anything. Also, we have a new round of our Amazon gift card giveaways, and to enter, you must be a subscriber and share this video using the YouTube tools in the watch page below. We also pick winners in the very next episode, so if you enter on this particular giveaway, you'll find out who the winner is on the very next episode. For those of you who follow our channel regularly, you know that we like to carry and swap out our EDC pretty much monthly. And that's not because we have no idea what we want to carry. It's typically we like to experiment with different types of everyday carry solutions and methodologies behind carrying in an urban environment, but also having useful survival gear at the same time. Now, with that said, the main point of these videos is to kind of expose ourselves and expose you guys to new gear and types of unique gadgets that you can add and incorporate into your EDC and see if any of it ends up making sense for you. So right here we have the Zombie Apocalypse Bracelet by WAZOO survival gear. But this is a 14-piece survival kit that's got a whistle, a signal mirror, ferro rod, striker, whistle. It has the wire saw built in here and also a fishing kit with some fat pack tinder packs built inside for fire starting or first aid. Next up is my multi-tool. This is the Leatherman Sidekick, and this is an older multi-tool, but good lord, this is probably the best medium-sized multi-tool on the market in my opinion. It's like 40 bucks, but the reason why I actually end up carrying it most often is because of the pocket clip. I don't like having the sheath and everything attached to my belt. Some guys don't mind it. It's just not my thing. Additionally, these have spring-loaded pliers, which make doing work really simple. You've got the wire cutters, the normal pliers, a needle nose. Then there is the knife and the serrated teeth saw right here, right on the outside, which if you find yourself in a survival situation, you can be using these quite a bit. Now, these are normal keys, nothing special. I only have like 3 or 4 keys on me outside of my car key, but since my wife and I share a car, you know, I don't always have them on me. So right now we kind of have this little key multi-tool. I actually use this to open packages quite a bit because that little ridge will cut tape just fine. With that said, this is the Thor key organizer, and then right here we have some awesome key tools from Grim Survival, and if you guys stick around, we might be doing a giveaway with some of these tools later in the video, so there'll be 2 giveaways in this episode. Then we have my True Utility peanut lighter, which I love this thing. The reason I like it is because it holds fuel because of the O-ring seal, so you don't actually lose any of your fuel until you need it. Then we have this titanium pill capsule from Thor Key, the same company that has this key organizer. But I use this to carry fire tinder. So if I need to incorporate this with my lighter and get a fire started in an emergency, I've got it covered. But it's so freaking tiny and out of the way, it's not a big deal. And then for emergency signaling, I've got my Vargo titanium whistle that I personally anodized. Next, we've got my wallet. This is from Alphamere Leather. This is the Gundag wallet. Good lord, I've had this thing for a long time. Seen a lot of wear. And the reason why is because it can hold a bunch of stuff. As we open it up, you see it holds my cards, my survival gear stuff that has in my pocket, plus all my IDs, information, and cards. This is kind of a vertical bifold, and we're actually going to be checking this one out as well. We're going to be rotating it, and we're going to see how it works out, given the fact that it doesn't look like it holds nearly as much room. We want to see if we can still make it work, because that additional protection of RFID blocking technology is vital in this day and age with all the debit cards and the thefts and things like that. Survival kit items that I keep in my wallet is this is a tool card from Grim Survival. So we have some arrow cards, some fishing heads, and a small little knife with a wrench set on it. Then we have some sear strips. This is 4 sear strips from Go Prepare Survival. They are also now known as the Sure strips. And I'm sure you guys saw our video. It's also in our survival kit that we sell that we'll have in the link in the video description. That has, by the way, been drastically reduced in price. Then we have this little glow-in-the-dark card for some low-light signaling if we want to incorporate that with our flashlight. Then we have a mini disc compass in case the compass that's on our watch that you guys see in a second ever fails. We have a Fresnel lens. We have some water purification tips and tricks and some emergency signal signs, as well as a signal mirror. Next, we've got the Nano Striker XL from Exotech. This thing is freaking amazing. Now, this fire steel is a little more expensive than some of the traditional ones, and it is substantially smaller. But the reason why we like it so freaking much is if you find yourself in a where the elements just aren't your friend, you can actually whip this thing out, use it, but when you put it back, the O-ring seals actually keep it protected from the elements, so you don't have to worry about things like premature corrosion and any degradation of performance in your fire steel. Next up, we have the S1 Mini Baton by Olight. This has turned into one of my favorite EDC flashlights because, I mean, it gets really, really, really bright. Next, we got my watch. This is the same watch you guys seen for like the past 3 years, but I love the watch. Next, we have my WAZOO survival gear compass that fits right on the band right here with some moon glow technology for low light signaling. It's one of the highest grade button compasses on the market. Additionally, I have this nice little handcuff key right here for in case I'm ever illegally detained, I have an option to keep it on me. Now, I do keep some other handcuff keys in different places in on and around my body very covertly, but that's kind of the easy access one if I find myself in a weird situation. Moving forward, we have my WAZOO survival gear Bushcraft necklace. You guys saw this in my most recommended gear for under $30 video recently, but we love to keep this because it gives us a ferro rod and a striker. And like I said, my son actually had to start a fire before we could even cook breakfast with Dustin and the crew over at WAZOO survival gear while we were doing a weekend camp out. So that was a true testament that a young child with virtually no experience whatsoever was able to start a fire very quickly and efficiently and was able to help us get food in the morning. Moving on to here, this is a pen. But this is a cool pen because we also have a stylus right here. So if you have like a Galaxy Note or an iPad, anything like that. But, so it's your standard writing pen, not a big deal. However, this is pretty cool for emergencies. So if I find myself in a situation where I am in a vehicle accident or I need to break glass to get in and out of a building in an emergency, this is a spring-loaded system. Yup. This thing launches out and will break glass really, really, really effectively. Last and certainly not least are my 2 knives that I'm going to be carrying this month. And we're going to be only carrying one of them because we already have a really good substantial blade on the Leatherman tool. So that's going to be the backup blade in the multi-tool section. But this is a new knife. This is the Rattler by Kaiser. And we actually got this from the monthly knife club. This is a part of their Onyx club. It has sculpted titanium handle scales, blue anodized, a frame lock with a steel pin insert, and it's also an S35 drop point recurved blade. And so far, with some of the very minor uses we've had with it, to open boxes and very, simple everyday carry stuff, it does a really good job. It is frighteningly sharp. And then this is my SR1. You guys saw this in a video where it tore up the town. This thing is so intense. I couldn't believe how hardcore this is for a folding knife. We batoned with this, beat this thing up, and did a whole bunch of crap that you should never ever do with a folding knife. But given cold steel and the triad lock and they're overbuilt everything they do, for under 200 bucks, I'd say under 175 bucks, this is the toughest and strongest knife on the planet, in my opinion, for folders. Now, there's some stronger knives out there, like the Cold Steel 4 Max, but that is a much more expensive knife. You're getting really high-grade S35V in steel, American G10, very robust lock bar mechanisms with a triad lock for not a lot of money. All right, so here's a super secret surprise giveaway we got going on. This is the second giveaway. This has nothing to do with the Amazon gift cards that we usually do in every single episode. But this is the Grim Survival zipper pull tools, but I didn't really like them in a zipper pull configuration for my personal needs. So I decided to attach them to a really thick Ranger band type system and put them on my key so I could carry a bunch of them at one time. However, this is the one lucky winner is going to be getting all these bad boys. And to enter, you need to be a subscriber and make sure that you are throwing a thumbs up on the video, comment on the video, and make sure you share this video using the YouTube tools in the watch page below. So as promised, we're going to be going over everyday carry survival kit. We have the fire kit patch right here we got from Production Hangar 51. They are also involved in some of the equipment that we have in here. We have the Tinder zip from Exotac. We have a paracord landed right here, which gives us about 20 feet of paracord in a very small package if we need any fishing line, anything like that. We have 2 Blade Tech clips that we're going to be dropping all these stuff, all the really cool gizmos from this video down in the video description. So if you want to check any of this stuff out and get any further information, you can. So we're going to be attaching the actual video for this right about here. So you can go here and check that video out and get the original footage. So cosmetically, it doesn't look drastically different. That's why we're not making a separate video for this. We still have my Cold Steel Pocket Bushman from Cold Steel. This is a $25 4.5-inch survival folding knife with a ram safe lock. Absolutely amazing in BD1 steel. We have these little waxwood tinder sticks from Production Hangar 51. They do sell some variants of this, which is basically completely waterproof tinder that burns really freaking hot. Underneath here, we have a kit from the Cash Belt from WAZOO Survival Gear. It is a 1-liter water bag, water purification tabs, 3 Ranger bands, and also some really super mega heavy duty proprietary aluminum foil for any types of cooking. Additionally, we have my Olite S2A baton. We have 25 feet of Technora, which is basically Kevlar thread. It's about 450-pound test line, which is almost as strong as paracord, but a much thinner package. In the back end, we have a military speed hook from Go Prepared Survival, which gives us a really good trapping system for any land trapping for small game and animals like field mice, squirrels, things like that, but also gives us a really effective fishing hook if we find ourselves in a weird situation. Additionally, we have this Soul emergency blanket that has rapid deployment technology. We can also use that as improvised shelter if we need to. Additionally, we have a little tiny ouchie boo boo kit, which is the same first aid kit that is in our DFS Micro Survival Kit. And finally, we have one of these tiny meatloaf extra heavy duty aluminum foil pots that we can use for any type of camp cooking we find ourselves in an extended outdoor situation. Now moving on to this other side of the pack, we have my Hydro Blue Sidekick, which is one of my most highly recommended pen style water filters, but because it's so small and compact, we decided to put it in here because for 16 bucks it's an absolute no-brainer. Now we have some beeswax chapstick from some burnt bees. We can use it as a fire starter, but it's also good for lip and skin protection. We have our fire steel right back in here, which is the Spark and Sharp, but also going to help us keep our tools sharp and ready to go in the field, as well as a striker and bottle opener for our ferro rod that is built inside. Now, given the fact that redundancy is key, we have 2 extra AA batteries for our flashlight that is right over here. And then we have one of the mini Bictronic lighters, which is a waterproof lighter that runs off positronic technology instead of the normal flint Bic. So even if these get wet or even completely submerged in water, it'll still work no matter what. And for the fact that you can get those for like $2 a piece, that's a really, really good deal. Then we have the Spark Wheel by Exotac. This is the Nano Spark. It sparks really, really well. Very, very reliable. We have had no issues with this whatsoever. But we changed out some of the tools in this particular section. Now, without diving into this, we actually took out all the fire tinder and replaced it with these 2 sticks right here. But we actually put in military caffeinated gum so we could give ourselves some energy and some caffeine to keep us moving and motivated if we find ourselves in a very tiring and stressful situation. So hopefully it'll let us get a little bit farther and get a little more work done while we're trying to get ourselves home. And then because it's a full-on survival kit, we wanted to trade up from the Leatherman Sidekick for our actual survival kit, and we upgraded to the Leatherman Surge. Now this is a very old, tried but true Leatherman multi-tool that came out about 2 or 3 years ago, and everyone and their mom has reviewed it, so you're probably not going to see a full-fledged review on our channel just because no one's going to watch it, to be totally honest. But we have a full-size knife right here. We've got a bunch of freaking awesome tools. It has a full-size pair of scissors, which is freaking great. The fact that it incorporates the pliers, the scissors, it's just a little bit of everything that you could want. And in the back right here, we actually have the Fire Ant Titanium Stove for Emberlit stoves. It is a pretty expensive stove. However, it is micro tiny, weighs 2 freaking ounces, and can fully cook your food in a camping outdoor situation, no problems at all. And it fits into my kit, and you wouldn't even know it was there. Additionally, we have 3 packs of the shit kit from Potty Packs, and those things are amazing because they give you hand sanitizer, toilet wipes, just a field toiletry kit, so you can kind of keep yourself feeling slightly civilized when you find yourself in a crappy situation. So you're not having to go and try to, you know, pick a leaf you probably can't identify. Anyway, so it's kind of good that we have that situation there. So we feel we cover the essentials and some of the basics and a couple little tiny comfort items that are in this kit that doesn't weigh a lot. The winner of yesterday's Amazon gift card giveaway is Atomic Bushcraft. Congratulations, Atomic Bushcraft. You are the winner, so definitely contact on the back end of our channel so we can get your contact details. So in conclusion, we hope you enjoyed checking out the updated version of our Everyday Carry Survival Kit as well as our EDC for this month, and kind of can understand the simplified philosophy behind our carry, and we're not inundating you with boatloads of freaking gear. But that just about does it for now. If you enjoyed the discussion points and the talking points of my Everyday Carry and my Everyday Carry Survival Kit, definitely throw this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family in your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that just about does it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.